If your left hand just won't cooperate, you're not alone. I hear this from almost every piano student, but the problem usually isn't your left hand, it's that no one ever explained what it's actually supposed to do. Once you get that, piano gets a lot easier. In this video, I'll show you how to use your left hand when you're playing with others and when you're playing solo, so you can start playing real songs with confidence. Most beginners think the left hand is supposed to be just as impressive as the right hand, like it has to move just as much or play as many notes. And that idea alone makes piano feel way harder than it needs to be. But the left hand actually has a much simpler job. Most of the time, its job is to tell us what chord we're on, and that's it. It guides the harmony, meaning it lets your ears know where the song is going, and sometimes it adds a little rhythm to keep things moving. It's not there to steal attention from the right hand, it's there to support it and make it sound grounded. And yes, every once in a while the left hand does become the main part, but that's pretty rare in the kind of music most people are learning. Once you stop expecting the left hand to do everything, it suddenly feels easier to manage. And weirdly enough, your playing will usually sound better. Now, the way you use your left hand actually depends on how you're playing the piano. There's two really common situations most people are in. One is when you're playing with other people, like accompanying a singer, playing in a band, or supporting a worship team. The other is when you're playing by yourself, where your right hand is handling the melody and your left hand is filling things underneath. And the left hand works a little differently in each of those situations, so I want to walk you through both. Let's start with the accompanist route first. In this scenario, the pianist is playing chords alongside a band, a singer themselves singing, or another instrument. If your dream is to play in a worship band, and many people tell me that is their dream, this is what you would be doing. So with the accompanist route, you'd be playing chords using a chord chart like this. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. So as an accompanist here, I was just playing the chords, like I said, and I used a chord chart to follow. I played the chord where it lined up with the lyrics. By the way, if you'd like a free resource on how to get started playing with chord charts, comment Practice Planner below or find the link in the description of this video. So here's the big question, what did I do with my left hand? I played an octave. An octave is technically just 8 notes apart. So for example, C to C is 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're just playing the same note, 8 notes apart. Now, with our left hand, when we're playing the accompanist route, it's going to match whatever chord you're playing in your right hand. So for example, if you're playing a C major chord in your right hand, you're just going to play a C octave in your left hand. So they'll always match like that. But for a lot of beginners, an octave is really hard because it is a stretch on your hands and it takes some muscle memory to get used to. So there's some other options that you can do. You can play what we call a fifth, and that's just 5 notes apart like this. So I would start on C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a fifth. Or I could just play the root note of the chord and just play a C. So those are 3 different ways you can play as an accompanist with your left hand. So let me demonstrate this more fully with All You Need Is Love. The first way was the octave way that I showed you, so let's watch that again. The next way is the fifths, so check that out. And the last way is just playing the root. Then over time, you're going to get a lot more comfortable with this, so you might add rhythm and play it like this. I always have my students learn piano in this style first as an accompanist. It's a much easier and fun way to get both hands moving without being stuck in children's music forever, struggling between both hands. Now let's talk about the other situation, playing by yourself. This is when you're sitting down at the piano and there's no band, no singer, no other instruments. You're filling more space on your own. In this case, your right hand is usually playing the melody and your left hand is filling things underneath. Most piano teachers are going to drag their students through children's music forever to eventually only play songs that take forever to learn because you have to read both staves absolutely perfectly. But there's a much better way to play popular songs you like. I teach my students to play from lead sheets because 1, That's what real gigging musicians use anyway, and 2, it's way easier to read and you can play a lot more creatively. So what is a lead sheet? A lead sheet is where we play the melody in our right hand and the chords in our left hand. There's no bass clef here. We simply read the chords and play them in our left hand. So if I was simply reading a lead sheet, it would sound like this. So what am I doing with my left hand here? Well, nothing that complicated. I was playing this simple chord that was written. So watch that one more time. So that's one of 3 things you could do with a lead sheet in your left hand. Once you start getting more advanced, you could add some rhythm to your left hand. And lastly, you could add in more creativity and use an arpeggio, which is basically a chord broken apart. So those were 6 different ways that you can use your left hand when playing the piano. And I want to pause here for a second because this is really important. There are so many ways to play piano, and it's easy to watch videos and think you're supposed to do everything at once, but you're not. There are just a few simple ways to approach the left hand so you can actually start playing songs without feeling intimidated by the piano. You don't need a strong left hand to start, you just need a clear roll for it. So if you're playing with others, keep the left hand simple and supportive. If you're playing by yourself, choose a basic way to fill in the harmony. That's it. If you'd like to get started learning the piano this way, comment practice planner below or find the link in the description to grab a free resource that will get you started playing your first song with chords in just 1 week. Up next, I recommend watching this video. It will take a deeper dive on how to play your first song with just 4 chords, so check it out. And if this video helped you, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.